Hello, friends. We are continuing with the Cherry Orchard Act 1. Today we are going to finish Act 1. Until now, we have seen that Lopakin, who is a family friend on the peasant class, he has offered that the cherry orchard should be cut down and villas should be made, cottages should be made, and that should be leased to the city dwellers who can pay rich money to the Reneveskis so that their estate, which is going to be sold on August 22nd, could be saved. Now, he offers a loan of 50,000 rubles to buy their estate back. When the auction takes place on 22nd of August, the Reneveskis could buy with this money. They could buy their uh, estate back, and the orchard should be cut, and villas should be made there. Okay, and then making this offer, he leaves in order them to think, and after a few days he's going to meet them back. Okay, but Jayev, who is the brother of our protagonist Lyubov Andreevna and from aristocratic class, he gets very angry, calls him boor, meaning as peasants or uncultured. Now he's from aristocratic class, and he originally belonged to the peasant class. So obviously he doesn't see eye to eye with him, and obviously the proposal has shocked him. Now, what is the basic difference? The aristocratic class is emotionally attached to the land. Their very status and their very existence depend on land. So if the very land has gone, uh, that is going to come as a very natural that it will come as a shock to them. Whereas the business class, which Lopakin is more practical and a man of money, he sees land as money and as a form of investment to make more money. Not at all emotionally attached to that. Okay. Everyone talks of the marriage of Varya with Lopakin. So Varya was the elder daughter of Lyubov Andreevna. She is also an adopted daughter. She is a adopted daughter, and from the peasant background. So that everyone thinks that this and he and her is going to make a good match. This greatly upsets Varya as he has not even proposed to her. Okay, so he's so busy with making money and all those things that he has no time for love, and he has not proposed. Till now, he has not proposed to Varya. Now enters Peter Trofimov in a student's uniform and glasses. Now, we should remember that Peter Trofimov was the teacher or the tutor of Grisha. Now, Grisha was 7-year-old son of Lyubov Andreevna, who drowned in this very state, in the river in this very state, and because of that bad memory, Lyubov Andreevna, she went to Paris in order to escape that bad memory. So, memory is an important theme in this novel. Now, at first, Lyubov was not able to recognize him, and so he has to introduce him. And it is very natural that it comes as a shock, and a very sad memory comes back to Lyubov. Lyubov embraces him and cries quietly. Now, all goes because everyone, after some discussion, everyone is so tired that they all move, and it is night time, so everyone goes to sleep except of Varya and Jayev remain on stage. That is, uncle and niece, they remain on stage. Now he says that they have got a very rich old aunt. She's a countess from Yaroslav. Yaroslav is a place, and she's very old. Now we from their discussion we come to know of more information about our protagonist Lyubov, but she does not like them because of his sister, that is Lyubov. She married a lawyer, not a nobleman, whereas they were of the aristocratic class. But she, Lyubov, married beneath her social rank to a lawyer, and this greatly upset the aunt. And because of that, she is not going to give any money to them. There is one more reason for the aunt to be upset. And since she has not behaved very virtuously, that is, Lyubov has not behaved very virtuously, because going to Paris, she was living in a live-in relationship with a man, and that also has greatly shocked the aunt, and because of that, she is not going to give any money to them. Anya appears on the door, and while Jayev was talking, and he doesn't realize this, and Jayev had to seek apology for saying disparaging words for her mother. Okay, now three of them are on the stage. That means Anya, Varya, and Jayev. By the end of Act 1, Jayev has a plan to save the estate. They are going to move along three lines. What are those three lines? He is going to arrange loan on a promissory note to pay the bank the interest due. Now, what he is going to do? He is going to arrange a loan. on promissory note. Now it's very hard to imagine that when the estate is going to be sold, they are almost bankrupt. Which bank or who is going to give them loan? So it seems to be a very weak plan. The second plan is Lyubov shall go to Lopakin. Of course, he won't refuse her. Now the thing is that Lopakin and Lyubov are in very good terms. They are almost a friend and a neighbor. So it's highly likely that Lopakin is not going to refuse. But we know that he's a practical man, and if he has offered 50,000 rubles, that it has come with a condition, and the condition of the rider is that the cherry orchard needs to be cut down. The house needs to be cut down, and they are not going to agree to this plan. So this plan also seems to be a very weak plan. The third line of action is that Anya shall go to her great aunt, the countess. Now we know that the countess already hate Lyubov, and it is highly unlikely that she's going to give any money. So all the three plans, they seems to be very weak plan. And the business and Jayev says very optimistically, highly enthusiastically, he says, and the business is in the bag. We'll pay the interest. I am convinced of that. Putting a hard candy in his mouth. So obviously we know that he has got a habit of some eccentricity. One of this is putting hard candy. Now it is a childish behavior, and all the three lines of action, they also seems to be very premature or very childish in nature. Before also he has said one thing: if many remedies are prescribed for an illness, you may know that illness is incurable. So if many plan of actions are there, it is highly unlikely that the cherry orchard is going to be saved, which we'll come to know later whether it is saved or not. Our first act is over. I hope that with this three videos that I've made, the characters are clear to you, the relationships are clear to you, and what character that they stand for, what qualities that they stand for is clear to you. So if that is clear, then the rest of the acts will be even more clearer to you. Okay, we'll continue. Thank you.